Marin Kitagawa.
Yeah.
One of the main characters in the anime, my dress-up darling. And if I had to say one thing about her, it's that she goes against the rules. What do I mean by this? Well, when we first get introduced to Marin, we see that she has dyed hair, ear piercings, nails done, and a freaking choker. She doesn't just have ear piercings though. She has that long stick thing. And she doesn't have a regular choker. There's a giant ball thing on it the size of Jupiter. I don't know, man. You can call me a judgmental person. I like to think I keep an open mind. But when a character has all of these things going on, and they're talking to a freaking nerd like Gojo, I expect him to get bullied. But that's the complete opposite of the case. Marin is one of the sweetest girls in the show. Reason number 2. She's lewd, but doesn't realize it. Not many characters can pull this off like Marin can. There are so many times where Marin accidentally moves her body in a certain way that causes Gojo to freak out. But it never comes off like the writers are trying too hard. She's just really attractive, and sometimes it spills out of her cup. That's all. For illustration purposes, sometimes it's like this, and then sometimes it's just a little. Reason number 3. Sometimes she does realize it. There are some times where Marin acts somewhat indecently. On purpose!
Sloppy.
But I mean, who could really get mad at her? She might make Gojo's blood vessels explode though, so thankfully it doesn't happen often. Reason number 4. She makes others happy. Marin is at a cosplay event, looking spicier than ever. And this guy pulls up and asks to take a picture of her. Pretty normal interaction. But then she's like, let's take a picture together. Look at how happy my man looks. And check this out. Just listen to homie stutter. You just made him the happiest gamer in the entire convention. Reason number 5. She's a defender of the nerds. Early on, a super attractive guy is introduced. Just look at his face. Just look at his throat vein. We're looking at a daddy right now. He walks up to Marin and starts flirting. Probably because she's fine. But once he sees her bag, he calls her some disgusting words. Marin doesn't let any of that slide. She discharges feces all over him and leaves. I can't even begin to count the amount of girls that would have kissed this dude's butt cheeks. Like, yeah, oh my gosh, I am such a lame nerd. I'll throw this bag in the dumpster right away, so can we please date? Not Marin though. She wears her anime merch with pride. Even if it does look a little...
Don't say it.
Like it smells funny. Reason number 6. Who she does like. She likes Gojo. Which makes sense because he's really kind, caring, hardworking, thoughtful. Yeah. Well then why doesn't he have a line of girls knocking at his door? Because he has some traits that push the women away. Let's number them off. When you touch him, he starts shaking and moaning. Are you good? When you touch him for too long, he violently pushes you off. He has the body of a 90-year-old man. The beach scene was so beautiful, man. Such excellent background work. All for Gojo to ruin it entirely.
What is your perception of reality? Is it the ability to
Marin gives him the perfect opportunities to flirt with her, but he fumbles it so hard. Hey, what do you think? I decided to curl my hair today. Oh, yes. You sure did. That's it, bruh? Why didn't he go like, wow, Marin, as soon as you entered my field of vision, I immediately noticed how perfectly your hair fell onto your shoulders. I didn't think it was possible for you to get more beautiful, but here we are.
That's how you get a restraining order.
Reason number 7. Her texts with Gojo. Their text messages perfectly encapsulate their dynamic. Marin always be spamming the heck out of his phone, saucing it up with emojis and GIFs. Gojo, on the other hand, not so much. I finished my homework! 3 exclamation points with a laughing cat emoji because that's so hilarious. Sure. I'll eat whatever you make. Gojo-kun, Koyomi's food is the best. I'll be right over after work. 3 hearts. Done with work, squiggle. Heading to your place now, 2 hearts.
Understood.
I mean, honestly, when you compare their rooms, it makes a lot of sense. We got Marin's room, and then we have Gojo's. Reason number 8. Her blush belongs in top tier. I mean, this is just objectively true. Like, look, just look, bro. Reason number 9. She's a bit silly. As I talked about earlier, on the outside, Marin is extremely spicy and looks super intimidating. But we find out on the inside, to put it nicely, she's a bit silly. And to put it bluntly, she's foolish. Take the cosplay she made for an example. Thank God she met Gojo. Take her cooking for example. Just look at it. There's even some times where she forgets to do something so simple, I start to question everything. Oh, oopsie! I forgot to put on a bra. Well, whatever. Not like you noticed anyway. Not like he noticed anyway. This is Gojo we're talking about, bruh. Of course he noticed. With all of these factors in mind, Marin truly became more and more of an anomaly in my brain. How is she able to have sticks in her ears and a giant ball on her choker, but still be the most sweet and caring girl ever? How does she manage to be so lewd, but keep it wholesome the entire time? I'm not sure if we'll ever get the answers to these questions. But one thing remains true. I'm still picking Chizuru over her.